Welcome back to the Hideouts. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is my name is Doctor. Anyways, continue.
And I'm Christian, also known as AAPS Entertainment, and I'm eating a bowl of beans.
Bowl of beans, and one day the entertainment will be dropped.
Oh yeah,
drop. And of course, this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. And as per usual, there are timestamps down below, so you can, if you can skim through if you just want to listen to some things. And this week, my boys, we are talking about Superman Legacy. We are talking about Disney. We are talking about cheese, beans and cheese. We are talking about Tubi. We are talking about Dune 2. We are talking about The Boy and Their Own. So, let's get started. How are you guys doing on this fine morning?
First of all, it's 10:05 p.m. at night. Second of all,
okay.
I'm
all right,
hungry.
dude. Actually, it's 10:05 p.m.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, Kevin, what the fuck, bro?
Whoa, what did I do?
Actually, suck my nuts.
Yeah,
Fuck
Kevin.
you.
Yeah, Kevin. But Kevin, how are you doing? Seriously, though. Oh, he just finished his bowl of beans. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
That's awesome, Kevin. So our first story today is that Kurt Russell is apparently he's gonna have a bowl of beans. Kurt Russell is he's interested in playing Jor-El in Superman Legacy.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that casting quite a bit.
I like my gun.
I never put to Kurt Russell. He's an actor. He was Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's recently in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. Really good in that show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he'd be a great Jor-El, man. He's got the face. He's the right age. Who was the last person to play Jor-El? It was Russell Crowe. Dude, man. All right, for those of you listening, Christian's microphone has ceased to work, so now he and Kevin are sharing a mic and sharing a chair. And by sharing a chair, I mean he's sitting on Kevin's lap. Isn't that right? I can't. Is Christian talking? Christian, where you at, boy?
No, he's not. He's in the other room.
Bro, what? All right.
I'm gonna get chocolate real quick.
This motherfucker.
This guy, man.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep talking about Kurt Russell and Jor-El. Yeah, I think he's a good cast. Man, it's crazy because literally only A-listers have played Jor-El. He's played by Marlon Brando and Russell Crowe. Dude, all to get killed within like the first 10 minutes of a superhero movie, of the Superman movie, any Superman movie, for that matter. But they've all been A-listers. Like, why? What is happening, man?
Continue.
Oh my gosh, there's some skeevious activities going on. But in other news,
I don't want to fuck off. Pay attention.
Man, what is happening?
This motherfucker's trying to feed me a piece of chocolate right now. Why is he on the
Why is he? Stop feeding him chocolate, man. We got some work to do.
It looks like he's crying, but he's actually dying.
In other news, a judge is allowing 9,000 women to sue Disney for pay disparity. Disney has been gaslighting these women for years. They love their jobs, but they want to be respected and treated the way they should be in the workplace. I do agree. Yes, equal pay is what we support. So screw Disney for not paying women enough money, man. They deserve the respect, dignity, and treatment that everybody deserves, man. But Disney pay, man. Come on.
I mean, God bless.
God bless what?
Yeah, God bless what?
Just said God bless.
God bless everyone. I hope everyone gets equal pay.
This suit is the largest ever certified under California's Equal Pay Act. Wow. I mean, it is Disney. It's a kind of a big thing. Yeah. Good, bro. Good on the judge, bro.
Honestly, if they're not getting equal pay as anyone else, like let's say they're doing the same freaking job of like painting, same thing, the same level as this other person, then if it's really unfair, then yeah, the equal pay should be there, like what you were talking about. And so thank God it's gonna be there, because if not, like I can imagine myself like just painting something that this dude did the same thing, like oh you got $1 less, $2 less. Just because you're still new, like dog. If I'm doing the same results as this motherfucker right here in the corner, I deserve the same fucking pay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I'm looking at the article. That's
all the way he can hear you. Sorry, continue.
Huh? Also,
Kevin was saying equal pay is a good thing.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's come on, Disney man, get your shit together.
Yeah, get your shit right together, Disney.
And it's not even just Disney movies. It's all like every Disney everything.
It's our buddy.
Theme parks, rides, everything, all of it. Stores. But speaking of paying people, I don't think that really makes sense. But we do have news that Sean Gunn will play Maxwell Lord in James Gunn's DCU. And well, the people are not very happy about this casting, mainly because it's just Sean Gunn, right? I mean, it's James Gunn just putting his brother in a movie. It's James Gunn's brother. I wonder how they're gonna do Maxwell Lord, because he was previously played by Pedro Pascal in Wonder Woman 84, and obviously most modern incarnations of Maxwell Lord is him as a villain, but apparently he originally started as like a Nick Fury type guy, where he recruited the Justice League, from what I'm aware of, the little research that I've done. I don't know. But like I said, a lot of people aren't happy about this for no reason. It's just it's so ironic how people shit on James Gunn for hiring his wife and his brother, even though Adam Sandler has been doing this like his whole career. He would just hire his friends for movies. But people be hypocrites, I suppose, right? So I wonder how they're gonna take him. It would be kind of funny though to see Sean Gunn be like the Nick Fury of the new DCU. And And speaking of DCU, we've also we got a report that the way to know that a movie takes place in the new DCU is that it's going to have its own special DCU title sequence, and that anything that is considered Elseworlds, right? Like Matt Reeves' Batman is going to have a different title sequence. So now we know what's going to be what's there and what's not. Interesting. So I do wonder though, since Blue Beetle's technically in the DCU, the new DCU, if they're going to go back and add that title sequence to the movie on digital releases and streaming. Maybe not. We'll find out though. But moving on from that, we've also gotten I guess we'll go back to DC. But Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is the Spider-Man animated series that was at one point gonna be about MCU Peter Parker, I guess, like his like him pre-Civil War or whatever, has now been renamed to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and will be releasing in 2024 on Disney Plus. Wow. So exciting. We don't know anything about the show. What will it be about?
From what they showed us like a year or two ago, it looks horrible.
Well, what did they? All the shows were character concepts. They literally showed nothing.
The animation looks whack, and like I don't know, just the fact that it's just another Spider-Man show, and it's like not in the MCU like main continuity. It just kind of seems like what's the point?
What's the point? Yeah.
How bad is the animation with the 10?
It's not bad, but it's just really
not good. I mean, the last couple Spider-Man cartoons haven't really had good animation, to be honest. There's a 2017 one which is a stinky looking show. They just don't try as hard as like other. I mean, you know, they don't take their time and fine tune the animation to make it look good, or, you know, stylistically interesting enough. I mean, like, the art style looks good. It looks interesting. It looks like it's out of a comic book page, but I'm scared you're right. Like that it's just gonna look so cartoon like it's gonna be very generic. Like,
yeah, it just looks generic.
And it's sad because
nothing about the show seems appealing.
Nah, it really. From, like, I don't know. I like some of the character designs. Like, I think Daredevil looks pretty cool in it. Mm-hmm. His black suit. Yeah, everything else is just like whatever to me. I don't know. Mary Jane is in this, right? Or am I mistaken?
I think so. Or it might be Gwen.
Is it Gwen? I don't know. I'm looking at the characters right now, and there's an array of characters, right? And I know one of them's Harry Osborn. But there's an emo-looking girl next to Peter, and I think that's Mary Jane.
I think that's Neco Monroe from The Runaways.
Oh, you're right. And then also he just has a bunch of other suits that I guess are going to be in the show, like Future Foundation. Yeah, it's a very odd.
Yeah, see, like, none of that shit makes sense.
I don't understand, man. Man, I just want a Spectacular Spider-Man season 3, man. That's all I want. Is that so much to ask for? Yes, it is. But yeah, and with that, we've also we've also gotten a schedule for a list of Marvel's animated shows coming out in 2024, which includes X-Men 97, very much anticipated. All right.
Continue.
All right.
That news was just too good.
Yeah, it's so good. X-Men 97. Spider-Man, obviously, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And then we've got a new show called The Eyes of Wakanda. There's nothing known about it yet. Let's see. Wait,
they're making a show about the Wakanda series?
Yeah, Eyes of Wakanda. I don't know what Eyes of Wakanda.
Wakanda supposed to be more like movies and everything else more? Because it's more like, well, they only have like the first Wakanda and the second Wakanda right now. Would it just make sense to just make the third Wakanda on a movie again?
No. This is separate from the movies. This is just a show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here it is. There's a brief synopsis. The series will be set throughout the nation's long history and involve Wakandan warriors traveling the world to retrieve the vibranium artifacts. Yeah. It's going to explore some of the lore of Wakanda.
That sounds good.
How Howard Stark got the vibranium, why he's allowed to keep it. Yeah. I think it'll be good. Looks good. Looks decent, right? Is it gonna? I hope it's probably gonna have some bad animation. If it's
you 2 frames per second,
bro. 2 frames per second, bro. Honestly, dude, like dude, X-Men 97, not my time. I don't know. I don't really watch. I mean, I watched the original X-Men, but not like that, right? I don't know how the animation is gonna look on that, but like, What If, like, honestly, doesn't look good to me. It's a very generic looking.
I actually like What If.
You like it? I don't know.
The art style. Yeah.
The 3D the way they do it just doesn't work for me. And I'm scared that Eyes of Wakanda is also gonna have some generic animation. But it's a cool concept. I'll give it to them. It's more creative than some of the more recent stuff they've been doing lately, like Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. They're trying something different, trying something new. Excited about that. True. But in other news, moving on from that, Warner Brothers, like as we mentioned last week, a lot of DC movies have been popping up on Netflix, right? So they made a deal with Netflix. Well, looks like they also made a deal with Tubi, which, by the way, if you don't know what Tubi is a free streaming service, keyword being free, that is going to allow a bunch of DC movies to play on this free streaming service, including, most prominently, The Batman.
We're not sponsored by them either.
Oh, I was about to say we are.
We're not.
We are.
We are not sponsored.
We are.
When the fuck did you guys agree about this?
Oh, we didn't tell you, Kevin?
Before the podcast started?
Yeah, Kevin, we just got a sponsor from Tubi. We're not actually sponsored. Yeah.
Shout out Tubi. Shout out Tubi.
Their budget's kind of low for marketing because, you know.
Because they're free.
Sure.
So they hit up a YouTube channel with 28 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Sponsored. It's sponsored. Not sponsored. Tubi, please sponsor us, though. We'll do anything for you. We'll tickle your feet.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna lick places they've never been licked.
Oh, man. But that's crazy, though, because...
I have to censor that. Okay. No!
Oh, Kevin, you got your work cut out for you.
I know.
You probably shouldn't say this stuff. Not while we're not in the middle of our sponsor.
You guys can go fuck off. You guys fucking...
Guys, this
Fuck
video
you
is sponsored by
guys.
Tubi. By the way, hit that.
We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. Oh my god.
Yeah, but even if we weren't, they want to sponsor us now.
No, they wouldn't. Sucks for people who are paying for streaming services, though, because now you can watch The Batman for free. Although, if you have not seen The Batman, what are you doing with your life? It's been out for a while.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm close to like canceling my HBO because Warner Brothers has just started getting rid of everything on there, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck?
What's the point of having it? I know, man. It's everywhere else. Let's see. We've also gotten a trailer for Dune Part 2, releasing in theaters March 1st, 2024. Wow. Looks like a good movie.
Did you watch your first Dune, Christian? I mean, Neco?
Yeah, I did watch the first Dune. I liked it quite a bit. Did you guys watch the first Dune?
What about you?
I read half of the first book, and it was
It's
overrated garbage I've ever fucking read. I'm sorry.
Hot take.
I know it's a hot take. I don't give a fuck.
That is a
book.
very
There's
hot
so
take.
many fucking things. I could do
'Cause
a whole video on everything wrong with that fucking book. I'm sorry. I always finish books. In fact, it's the only book in the past 4 years I haven't finished. Yeah.
Damn, I always see you motherfucking reading. That's the only book you have not finished.
I know, it's the only book I haven't finished that I've started within the past 4 to 5 years.
Didn't ask. L plus ratio?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Well, maybe check out the movie. It is directed by Denis Villeneuve.
Daddy.
It's a good movie. I haven't read the book yet, but it is a good movie, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps that might be a thing to do. Did you watch the first Dune, Mr. Kevin?
No, I did not. I always seen a bunch of trailers about it and made me get interested, but I'm kind of like, looking back in my brain, I kind of said, like, is this, like, what's it called? In my brain, I always called it, like, knockoff Star Wars.
No.
That's actually what Star Wars was based off of. Or, like,
Yeah.
inspired by.
Yeah, when you guys telling me that, one of you two, then I was like, really? I'm like, yeah. I think Star Wars just did it better.
Star Wars did do it better, I can't lie. Star Wars did... Space. I mean, Star Wars revolutionized everything. Let's be fair here.
Mm-hmm.
But Dune is good. Movie's good. The first movie was good. I'm excited for the second one. The first movie is just very, very complicated. It's a long movie. There's a lot going on. And I'm assuming the second one is also going to be just as complicated. So you just got to pay a lot of attention with these things. Also, Austin Butler's going to be in it. And I wonder if he's going to do his Elvis voice in this as an alien. It's me.
I'm ready.
It's me, Austin Butler. Help me and Dune. Shake it.
I actually feel bad for him that people keep like messing with him because like his vocal cords kind of just like Like you did that voice for so long, it's kind of just there.
Kind of messed up. He went back to speech therapy for it to fix it. It's also kind of funny that the Priscilla movie came out, and the guy who played Elvis in that, oh man, what is his name?
That one dude from Euphoria, right?
Yes, his name is Jacob Elordi. he said the only thing he knew about Elvis was the Lilo and Stitch impersonation in Lilo and Stitch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Actors are the least knowledgeable people on literally fucking anything, bro.
Crazy take, man. Crazy take. Well, their whole point is to get a role and then do the research, you know?
Yeah. Ask them about it, though. They're going to... Anything. They're just going to be like, oh.
Bruh.
And what they really want to say is, man, I just took it for money, bro.
Bro, and then you got Austin Butler out here changing his voice and stuff. What a guy. What a Chad. Legend. But
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, that's
so
Dune. Hopefully
know about this story right here. Oh, I don't. He just turns into a burrito. Okay.
But speaking of changing voices, no, it's still not hitting. Zack Snyder was he's recently been popping up everywhere because he's doing his press for Rebel Moon. But before we do bring up Rebel Moon, he's been doing press. You know, he's been doing a lot of interviews. He's been saying a lot of stuff, and he's a silly, goofy guy. And last week, Christian was talking about how he was like, well, if Netflix offered Zack Snyder money to do the Snyderverse, he would not do it. Well, guess what, Christian? You were wrong, because he recently said that, hey, if Netflix gave him the money and said, hey, you could do it, he would say absolutely no questions. Damn. My boy's down.
It's kind of contradictory to some statements he's made recently, though, which is weird, because like he's talked about how like he doesn't want to do comic book movies anymore unless it's like a Daredevil thing or a Dark Knight Returns. The
Dark Knight Returns is the one he wanted. Hey, they said, bro, but he saw the potential and he was like, oh, wait, hold up. Wait, you said this is a possibility? Shit, I might need to be there. But yeah, they'll give him money, and he also did just release a movie which is called Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire, which we will be reviewing in a couple weeks. It sucks because the movie's coming out the day after we record next week's podcast, so we won't be able to talk about it till afterwards, but we will talk about it. Sadly, though, it's currently at a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's not very...
Stinky.
It's not an ideal number to have. It's not... It's not really, yeah. We'll see though when. Let me go to Rotten Tomatoes. It's got a 6.6 on IMDb though. It's better than a 23, a 72% audience score. So we'll find out. The thing is, there's only 23 reviews giving it the 23%. So it's kind of early to tell though. I'm not. So, but yeah, Zack Snyder. We're definitely going to check it out. Why would we not check it out, right?
Yeah.
Like that is the thing to check out. But moving on from Zack Snyder. What's that, Kevin?
It's really, you got to check it out, but at the self-checkout. Oh, bars.
Just for that. What is happening?
Bro, he has not stopped making weird ass noises and weird ass movements right next to you, and I try not to laugh at them.
Man, Christian, man.
I got a headache.
He's not making it easy, people. He's not making it easy being here in my room. I just gotta get out of here.
Oh my god.
Should move on to the next topic?
Next topic, Nico. Keep going. Just keep going.
I think I should. Moving on to the next topic. The writers for the live action Silk series will continue in January.
I love how you.
He sounds like PlayStation, bro.
Bro, I'm so done, man. You guys are killing me, man. The writers are
Honestly,
live.
this is one of the best episodes we've ever done.
The live action Silk is gonna continue in January.
Come on, just go.
You got this.
The writers of Silk will continue their writing in January. Any thoughts to comment on this phenomena?
Fuck everything. This show's not gonna fucking happen, and even if it does, it's gonna be booty cheeks. All right, next topic.
Okay, just move on.
Not fast, okay.
There's nothing
Bro.
to say. It's gonna be booty.
Not even third gear.
Bro, I know, man.
Dude, what do you know about Sue?
What do I know about?
I don't
Okay,
know. I know she's just capturing a freaking chamber thing, and that's it.
There we go.
There you go.
It's 2 cents.
No, there's a little bit more to know. They have this weird thing in the comics where every time she's with Peter, there's just a whole lot of sex drive. You remember that?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the two pheromones on each other. Like he tries to make them make out so fucking hard.
Yeah,
They can't
dude.
resist each other. You know they hate each other.
That's-
more like she hates Peter.
That's why they can't be near each
I
other.
need
They
some
just have so much
spider
sex.
Yeah. No.
Kevin, you gotta get him too,
Fuck no.
so we can.
No, we ain't doing that.
Make this podcast a whole lot more interesting.
Nah,
than 5 seconds.
nah. Get out of my room. Get out of here.
Oh no, man. But Netflix. So Netflix. I guess this is the time to talk about it. Netflix has just dropped their live action YuYu Hakusho anime.
Repeat that?
Yeah. So YuYu Hakusho is an anime, and Netflix just made a live action version. And I gotta say, it's just alright. Like, it's literally just alright. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Is it good? Yeah, it's got good parts to it, but it's just alright. I'm probably gonna make a video on it though, to be honest. And also, nobody's talking about it. Like, literally nobody's talking about it. Kind of sad. Did it work? Kind of. It's got a good cast. It's a very confused show. Like I said, I'll make a video on it soon. But yeah, nobody's talking about it, so there's not really a point to stay on this topic for too much longer. But Netflix is also working on a live action My Hero Academia.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Ew. No, ew.
And
I don't even want to think about it.
yeah, it's man. Who's gonna play Deku, man? You're gonna play Deku.
No.
Why?
Go. I don't know what he does.
He does not do that. He just cries a lot. And he hurts his fingers.
So I don't even gotta act. I can just.
He also hurts his fingers a
Did you
lot.
cry in the shower?
Yeah. I almost cried at work today.
Eating a croissant in the corner.
Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah, why are you crying in the corner, Jimmy?
This croissant's just so beautiful.
You kind of weird for that.
No. Next topic.
Next topic.
Why are they making a live action My Hero Academia? Why?
They just said, like, flame this guy.
Dude, that whoever gets cast as Deku is asking to get some shit like to him.
Oh, yo, I can imagine that.
What is going on?
They're gonna play like
Deku?
you know all this TikToks and those things and pretend to be the Deku thing.
Deku,
Like
Deku! Where are you,
Where are
Deku?
you?
Nah, dude, Chris, you know
The worst ones are gonna be the Deku and Bakugo.
Oh my god, Bakugo, kiss
Ghost.
me, Deku.
Yeah.
Nah, Christian, you don't get it. It's because Deku's just he starts off as a crybaby. Like, he cries a lot and he's very sentimental. And then he kind of becomes like this like perfect. He is like the model like boy. Like, he's like, I'm gonna be the best superhero ever, and I'm gonna be a good kid, that type of thing. But what's it called? But then he eventually gets this rival, who is like the opposite of him. He's just like hothead, right? And there's people have like shipped them so hard, and you've got people who cosplay as them, and it's so cringy, man. It's so cringy. Deku.
Hot take from Neco.
But I guess the guy who's writing it, his name is, what's his name? What is this human's name?
Dien?
Yes, his name is Dien.
Stop.
Something Harold. But he's written he wrote Edge of Tomorrow, John Wick Chapter 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Army of the Dead, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and The Flash. And King Arthur. Yeah. And he's going to be writing My Hero Academia. Yeah. Sadly.
All right. Shout out him.
Yeah.
Next topic.
And he also helped produce Monarch Legacy of Monsters. But moving on from that.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got bro knows he knows where his priorities are at. Oh, going back to DC though, Zachary Levi, he's a little sussy boy. He's a little angry, a little moody guy. He recently mentioned he brought up Sean Gunn's name. He said, "When your brother is the guy who runs DC, I guess you get to play who you want." Bro, he's asking if we get fired. He doesn't want a job, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I like Zachary Levi a lot, actually, but I don't know if he's gonna have a career in the next few years.
Bro, why would he say that though?
I don't know. Also, if that were true, Sean Gunn would be like Batman or something.
Oh
Not
yeah,
Maxwell Lord.
I know. Out of all characters, bro, he's a little moody boy for that one. Little moody boy. Zachary, maybe he's just jealous. He wants to play Maxwell Lord after playing Shazam. Crazy.
I really love him as Shazam. It sucks. Like, I don't think we're gonna see him in the role anymore.
I liked him in the first movie. I think he did not do a good job in the second movie. But it's not. It's. Oh, God, I don't think anybody saw it. But it's not his fault. I've only seen clips from the movie, by the way. It's not his fault. It's the actual writing itself. Yeah. The issue is just, it's just, he feels like a different person in the second movie, right? Because he's obviously, him and Billy are the same, right? But he feels like a different person. It just doesn't work. But moving on to other news of the week, of the news and the stuff that's happening in the world. Echo has just released a trailer. Not a trailer. It's more like a teaser, to be honest. And it's also gotten an official release date on January 9th, dude. January 9th. This is coming out soon. Are we going to see it? We are going to watch it, right? I'm going to watch it. Definitely gonna watch it.
I gotta say though, that teaser was like actual cringe. At least the voiceover to it, like it's just this guy that has a very deep, serious,
voice,
groggly voice. And then he's just talking about don't miss the most violent, intense Marvel project ever made.
Yeah.
Because like they know like we've been wanting some like serious shit, and it's like. You know, like, just show it in the trailer. Like, that first trailer was so effective. And, don't be doing that shit. That's just cringy. And,
Cringy.
like, and then on top of that, it's like, it's not gonna be the most intense Marvel project. Shut up. like, there's other, like, other things outside of the MCU, of, like, maybe, like, Blade, like, the Blade movie, things like that. It's like, brother, like, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I am glad that we're almost there to the show. We got some more Daredevil in that clip.
We did. He did throw his little baton, and he's wearing a red suit. It's a little silly.
His red suit, yeah.
A little silly red suit boy. His little jam.
That would be so.
It'd be so weird looking in that show.
I know. It would not go well with that show at all.
Like imagine,
I love that suit, though.
Imagine him pulling up to like some. He's about to beat up some traffickers, and bro's wearing mustard yellow and red. Like it just doesn't work.
Mustard yellow.
Then he starts quipping.
And he starts quipping. So.
Oh wow! Funny seeing you guys here. Get it? Because he can't see. Next topic.
Looks like you bit off more than you can chew.
Ew.
I guess it's
He throws his batons at them. He's like, "Oh, I guess you didn't
see that coming."
in the face."
I guess you could say it's more than meets the eye.
Oh.
Monkey see,
Can I
monkey
push?
do.
But you take a big fat poo poo.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm really witnessing this dude just shaking his body while saying that shit.
I'm a modern day poet.
Modern day poet, he says. You know who's a modern day poet? Willy Wonka. And his movie just came out.
We gotta go see that shit.
And everybody's saying it's a good film. It earns 14.4 million in its domestic opening day. What is it currently at? It's got good ratings though. Good reviews. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I love.
Hey, Kevin, if you want to watch it, you can review it.
Yeah, cause like I have a weird The guy that made this movie made the two Paddington movies.
Yes, amazing movies. Oh my gosh, I just recently watched those movies and
You did?
I cried a lot. Yes.
Yeah, I cried a lot too. They're so good.
They're really good.
Kevin would cry. Kevin would cry so hard.
He would. Oh,
Paddington.
dude, he'd cry within like the first 10 minutes, man, of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
But like, I don't know. Like, I don't. It just doesn't seem appealing. I'm sorry, or at least not enough for me to go pay for a movie ticket to watch it.
yeah, same.
And
Hey, but it's got an
Right.
84 on Rotten Tomatoes, so
that's pretty good. I mean, like, I don't doubt that the movie's necessarily good, but it just doesn't seem like it's anything that's gonna
blow your
I
mind.
kind of just want movies now that I want more like I just want movies that are like, oh yeah, I don't want to watch a movie that was like, I mean, I had a good time with it. Like, I just kind of
I agree. No, that's a-
I want to watch a movie that like changes my life.
Oh, bro wants to watch a movie that changes.
So I'm gonna go watch probably Iron Claw next. That's probably the last.
What
movie
in
I'm
the
watching here.
world, dude? That movie's. I don't even think that movie's not gonna change your life. I don't think.
It's probably gonna be better than Wonka. I'm sorry, but
I don't
no,
think
no
so.
disrespect to that movie though. I think so. Everyone's
hap-
saying it's fucking incredible.
I happily disagree.
It's like really sad.
If I had to go choose between Wonka and Ironclaw, I'm watching Wonka.
I'm watching Iron Claw.
Well, you see, that's the difference between you and I. One movie's for men, and the other movie is for Kevin.
Yeah.
What?
I'll let you
Let's
take.
ask Kevin who wants to go watch it.
I'll let you take a guess at what that means. But
Isn't
yeah,
there 3 Willy Wonka movies at this point?
Yeah. Okay. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's the 1971 one.
No,
I
oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Adore
Yeah.
that movie. The Tim Burton one. It's
that's
not that I dislike it, but it's just a
Johnny
little,
Depp is weird, man. Johnny
It's,
Depp is.
yeah, to an uncomfortable degree.
Dude, that movie is so good. It's a cringy film, and inherently it's not bad, but Depp just doesn't work in that role.
Yeah, and I don't know that like I just I'm not gonna say it on here, but yeah, it's just yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
original one is good, but yes, yeah, do get what you're saying. Let's see. Moving on from Mr. Wonka. Well, so Studio Ghibli has just released their newest movie, which is called The Boy and the Heron. Heron? Heron? Is it? How do you pronounce it? The Boy and the Heron. The Boy and
Boy in the Heron.
the Boy and the Heron.
Heron.
Heron? I can never.
Boy and the heroin.
The boy and the boy who does heroin.
Now that would have been an incredible movie.
The Boy and the Heron. Currently sitting at a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, as we know, because it's motherfucking Ghibli, right? As we know. I haven't seen it. I haven't had time to watch it. I'm gonna watch it on Tuesday, but Christian here has watched it. Christian, what did you think of it?
It was that movie was an experience. Okay, so okay. This is one. I'll get okay. It's a hard movie to explain, like in general. So like, but it's kind of even harder to explain, like, and spoiler free, because the trailers, they don't really tell you what the movie's about. They didn't really tell you what the movie's about, so I don't really want to like get into it. But what the movie is about is very compelling emotionally. I really dug it, but I felt like overall it's a really good movie. I think it's an 8 out of 10, but there are some honestly glaring problems with it. Like, first of all, there's just a lot of things that just don't make any fucking sense. Like I saw it with my girlfriend, and we both agreed around the last 30 minutes of the movie. We kind of just gave up on trying to understand what the fuck was going on, and then within the last few minutes, everything kind of okay. First half of the movie, fucking incredible, like perfect. Then you start getting into the fantasy element, and it's really interesting, and then it just kind of spirals out of control, and the pacing, it just feels like this movie was missing like 20 minutes. Felt like this, like 15 to 20 minutes of this movie just disappeared, because everything just kind of felt so rushed at the end, where like the story just started getting insanely complicated, and it like was just really difficult to follow. And then I kind of was like not liking it all that much, but then everything kind of just came together at the last few minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, I like this. So it was like it was a fucking roller coaster. Like, watching it for the first time is a fucking roller coaster, because like I'm loving it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really loving it, and then I'm like, oh, this is fine. So what the fuck is going on? To I don't even care. To, oh my god, this is pretty good.
You went through all of it. Went through all the emotions.
It was really weird. Okay, this is such a minor gripe. Now, I watched it in Japanese. I didn't watch the English dub.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how the English who the English actor is, or like the person that did it in English. But the Japanese actor, it's supposed to be like a little boy, dude. He's supposed to be like 12 or 13. And it's a grown-ass man doing the fucking... it was just so distracting throughout the whole movie. Like, at first I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, okay, you're gonna get used to it. And I just never did. Like, I was just like, bro, like...
Just never...
God, this is like a 45-year-old man. Anyways. Obviously, the animation was beautiful. Obviously.
Yes, as Ghibli go.
It's just like... It kind of ripped off this Stephen King thing that I really that I'm like starting to get into a lot. Well, like I know like the basics of. Basically, there's this book series of his called The Dark Tower, and it, like ripped off. Like, in fact, a lot of what like ends up happening is literally almost like verbatim a rip off. There's even like a point where like there's even a point in this where I was like they didn't like when we finished the movie, and I was like rethinking about it, I was like, they did not just do that. There's like roses are very symbolic in the Dark Tower books, and I kid you fucking not, for no fucking reason at all. Like, no, and this is again what I'm talking about, is like there's just so many things in this movie that just make no fucking sense. For no fucking reason at all, a rose just falls from the sky and like just shatters or like explodes or whatever, like for no fucking context.
It just does it for funsies, shits and giggles.
It just does it. Yeah, and like I think there were times when the symbolism overran like the storytelling to the point where it was just like, okay, that's you can have symbolism and all that, but it has to correlate to what's like, I guess it has to move the plot forward. Like if you're not like if I don't know how to explain it, like, or just there was just symbolism where it's basically the movie, just like that rose thing, right? No context. You're literally in between a dialogue scene, and then this rose just falls, shatters, and then you're just kind of like, okay, what the fuck? Like, why wasn't that at the end of the scene? And also, it comes out of nowhere. They never necessarily like explain why it. Just there's just a lot of things like that in the second half of the movie where you're kind of just like, or a lot of ex machina things where it's like this thing just happens right now with no context, and it just happens to get our characters out of trouble, and it's like, what? Like, what? But yeah, for the most part, it was a really good movie that I think just needed an extra like 15, 20 minutes to kind of rough out the last half because it was way too rushed, and the story itself. The story itself isn't complicated, like on paper, but they made it complicated for like no fucking reason. So I feel like there was just such a smoother way of telling this story than the way they chose to. And if they had that extra 15 to 20 minutes, I think the movie would have been like a 10 out of 10, to be honest. Also, now, I'm sure that's going to be a hot take, because, like, I can already tell this is going to be, like, one of those things where you can't criticize whatsoever. So, I mean, I don't know. But since we're on a hot take streak right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Spirited Away, I actually really like that movie. It was 20 minutes too long. So this one,
I agree.
20 minutes too short. Spirited Away, 20 minutes too long.
Take some of Spirited Away, put it there. I do agree. The middle portion of Spirited Away is a little bit too long for me as well.
Fucking dragged. Yeah,
also,
like the middle part. You're right.
Also, it's not the best Ghibli film. It's not even close to being the best Ghibli film. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but it's true. The issue is that most people just haven't seen other Ghibli films. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I've only seen 3. I will watch all of them eventually.
I've only seen, what's it called, Spirited Away, and that's it.
That's it. What do you think about Spirited Away?
Yeah, what did you think about Spirited Away, Kevin? While we're...
I saw this during, like, freshman year from my art class. So it's kind of cool that I didn't watch it, this anime thing. But besides that, honestly, Spirited Away, I liked it a lot. It was pretty interesting what the freak happened. Like, parents going, oh, free food and everything, boom, just fucking this thing happened of going to a spiritual realm and everything else.
Yeah.
And honestly, I probably have to rewatch it again because I haven't seen that thing in like 7-8 years now.
Damn.
Oh shoot, it has been a while.
You old.
You oldest?
Yeah, but if I was gonna
never goofy.
Memory, I kind of like it. Like I would say I'd give like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 too.
That's a good rating. Yeah, it's a good rating.
I liked it a lot.
It is a good film. It's very much a good film.
It is. I want to watch other Studio Ghibli films. Like I forget this other one. It was like this. Let It Go. It turns to a goldfish.
Ponyo. Love Ponyo.
That's a great movie.
It's an adorable film. It's a really
that's a
adorable.
movie that has like perfect pacing.
It's a fun. It's a good kids film. It's a film for everybody.
Yeah, I think the other one's like The Garden.
It is a film for everyone. Which one?
The Garden.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
The Garden. The Garden?
Yeah. There's like something called The Garden, right? Or is that something else?
The Garden or there's something, right?
Maybe it's not a Ghibli film.
It's not so Ghibli. It was a different one.
Ghibli.
It's a Kevin film.
It's a Kevin.
I remember it was just like with like, I know.
There's a lot of.
I wanted to go see it with his girlfriend that day. Or you? I forgot. Anyways, I know it was something called The Garden or something.
Yeah, that is not a Ghibli film.
None of it, but anyways, continue.
Yeah, well, we actually can't continue because, guys, they're back. The police officers are outside their fucking door.
And what's that? They're the biggest Kurosawa fans ever? They are going to threaten. Some things were kind of whack. Oh, my God.
I don't think they're mad about that. I think they're mad about the toe pics you sent them earlier.
I thought they liked it.
I don't think they did.
Oh, I'm going to jiggle my booty for them.
All right.
I think that's going to make them more mad.
Yeah,
I'm
well.
going to say something that needs to be censored.
No!
Guys, my name is Neco, a.k.a. Prince Productions.
I don't want to say my name no more. You know me already. I'm the one freaking editing this freaking audio thing. You guys can go figure it out.
You can go figure it out.
My name's Christine, also known as APS Entertainment, and the entertainment will be awesome.
We'll see you guys next week. And in 2 weeks, we have our special long episode coming out. So just keep that in mind. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. Be ready. We got a very long episode and some special things planned. Wink, wink. Can't speak too much on it right now. We'll talk more about it next week. But yeah, see you guys next week. See ya.
Peace.
I gotta get on Fortnite.